You're my Summoner's Court opponent, Professor Ronan.
Indeed I am. Professors are allowed to have fun once in a while too, you know.
Of course. I look forward to playing against you.
And I you. I've been playing this for eons, so you haven't a chance of winning. How about we get started anyway?
I'm ready.
No time like the present. Accio!
Accio!
I do not recall teaching you how to play like that. Accio! We all make mistakes. And there you have it. Yet another opportunity to learn and improve. Accio!
Accio!
That's no way to treat a professor. Delightful to see such mastery from one your age. Well done. You've beaten me at my own game.
I had a good teacher.
A flatterer, I see. Although I dare say it's not unwarranted. I shall accept the compliment humbly. As the new Summoner's Court champion, you have earned a token of recognition. Do not let it go to your head.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oh, well, they're
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Revelio. Accio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Revelio. Confringo. Bombada. Defendo. Crucio. Descendo. Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
What is going on with them?
Revelio. Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the
Revelio.
cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso.
If the
Revelio.
moonstone is here and so are Whoopers,
Accio.
I wonder if it's being protected.
Protego. Revelio.
Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
Accio. Lumos. Depulso. Confringo. Accio.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos. Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Crucio. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Leviosa. Glacius. Crucio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Depulso. Lumos.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Depulso. Lumos. Revelio.
You did it!
Crucio.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this.
Expelliarmus. Descendo. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo.
I've got so momentum.
Incendio. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, it's even
Revelio.
more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it.
Confringo.
Given what swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Revelio. Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
In the great room.
Incendio!
Fringo!
Leviosa! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio! Rebellion! Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Hey. Accio. Rependo. Revelio.
There weren't this many in theory before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian. Protego! Stupefy! 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 Depulso! Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Incendio! Crucio! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Bombard! Incendio! Bombarda! Defendo! Confringo! Incendio! Glacius! Levioso! Depulso! Confringo! Bombarda! Defendo! Incendio! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Glacius! Depulso! Levioso! Confringo! Revelio!
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Revelio. How many Inferi are there? Incendio! Bombard! Confringo! Depulso! Accio! Glacius! Levioso! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. The Inferi. They're everywhere. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Glacius. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Defender. Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Glacius. Levioso. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Solomon, don't! The relic! You'll pay for this!
I'm ending this now!
Crucial.
To save Anne!
Expelliarmus.
Vindo!
Imperio.
Infringo!
Descendo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Infringo!
Crucial.
Now you've gone too far.
Descendo. Expelliarmus. Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio!
Incendia!
Descendo! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio!
Sorry, it had to be done. Levioso!
Incendio!
Incendia!
Levioso! Glacier! Depulso! Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Yours to Pulsendia! Spectre!
I am protecting you, you foolish boy! Levio Incendia! Confringo! Yeah! Now you've gone too far.
Imperial!
Confringo!
Crucio! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Defender! Descender!
Levio Incendia!
Expelliarmus!
Sorry, it had to be done.
Descendo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Mr. Zalo! Stop! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Depulso! Accio! Glacier! Levioso! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Levioso! Confringo! Crucio! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Depulso!
Now you've gone
Glacier! Accio! Defender! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio!
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra! No!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the snidgets once again.
It's an outrage! No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt!
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Oh dear. That sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's where my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
He truly is rather foul, isn't he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the Hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
No one's going to play that portrait.
Totalis. I should investigate. Oh. Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Totalis. Revelio. Totalis. Revelio. Totalis.
I know you're in the bombarder. Defender. Expelliarmus.
You should die.
No. Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Calm down, I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me. Me! If they weren't all sharing half a brain, they'd realize I'm worth more to them intact and at the 3 broomsticks.
How was that?
With everything I overhear, I'm a veritable trove of information. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour. The place will be like a funeral without me.
What if I don't want to return you to the 3 broomsticks?
What on earth do you mean?
What if I took you to the Hog's Head instead? I've heard such nice things.
What a funny little joke. Now, the 3 broomsticks, please. Oh, they're bound to be missing me terribly. Be sure to carry me carefully, won't you? My pantaloons are already creased. Where have you put me? It's pitch black in here. I shan't stand for this. What are you, a troll? All your heavy stamping about is going to damage my frame. What is the meaning of this? This isn't the 3 broomsticks.
No, it's not. It's the hog's head.
Did you fall into a cauldron of stupid potion? You've brought me to the wrong place. It's absolutely vile in here.
Oh, give it a chance. You might grow to like it.
Please, you can't mean to leave me here. Please.
Goodbye, Ferdinand. Enjoy your new home.
Oi! I normally toss the both of you out. But I like the look of the fancy man. Target practice. Ah.
Just because you know who.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Wonder who lives here.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow...
Revelio!
We should be long gone.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Accio!
A doorway.
I suspect
Revelio.
you all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
Revelio. So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
Confringo!
Names on the wall. They're all creatures. This place
Revelio.
must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Debolso. Confringo. Revelio. Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it.
Revelio.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Confringo. Revelio.
Of course. How clever. Look at this place.
Little puppy squeaking. Forgot how to cover your tracks?
Confringo. Hold on, not for something.
No.
Expelliarmus.
Check your pockets after you're dead. You dare slay one of my own?
Accio. Levioso.
Someone get me down!
Glacius. Depulso.
That's fine. Miserable weed.
Don't think I won't fight to the end.
Levioso.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Glacius.
That was the point I wanted.
What have you done?
You're the
Back for more? Not the brightest child.
Expelliarmus.
Ready to go on.
Revelio.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Expelliarmus!
Our fortunate
Crazy.
the land returns
Bombarda! Confringo! Incendia! Satisfying. Expulso! Pindo! Bombarda! Depulso! Accio! Incendia! Glacier! Expulso! Are you even cruising? Imperial! Accio! Glacier! Confringo! Bombarda! Go!
The lot of you!
Confringo! Confringo! Incendio!
You're not getting
Incendio! Incendio!
Back for more.
You will not survive this! Confringo!
You're despicable!
Crucible! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio! I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Thorin.
Against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw.
Finish your work here, brother. All the Imperials have not yet come to...
Revelio!
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from
Revelio.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Wingardium Leviosa.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
What in Merlin's name are you doing in the restricted section? What did you think you'd find there? Answers to your exams? If I even a straight out of school, and that is a problem.
Revelio.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello, sir.
Ah, yes. What can I do for you? Be sure to visit again. Always brightens my day helping you young ones.
Pardon? Were you calling to me?
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment, I'm having a great deal of trouble trying to find a particular dirical.
Ah, yes, the magical bird. Can disappear when it senses danger.
Peculiar things, aren't they? Did you know that muggles call them dodos? Such a funny name. I'm worried about a large albino dirical known as Gwynaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after her. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen, and I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
Seems you're more concerned with the feathers than the bird. But she'd be safer with you than with poachers.
Indeed. They'd pluck her feathers and likely kill her when they were through. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the diricals don't trust me since I've been hanging about their den.
I'll keep an eye out for a large white dirical.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe. One last thing. She seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. I do hope you're able to save her. Be prepared to chase her. I sometimes wonder if she actually enjoys the pursuit.
I suppose I should watch for Gwynaira. At night, apparently. This must be the dirical den that Miss Moffat told me about. Where is Gwynaira? Levioso! Got her! Now I need to let Miss Moffat
Off on another adventure, are we?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Oh, hello. Any luck?
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwenira.
That's incredible. Was it terribly difficult?
Not too bad, if you know what you're doing.
Don't be so humble about it. Well, may I have her now?
Of course.
Oh, you're too kind. She has such exquisite plumage. Oh, I shall make the finest attire from her feathers. And she'll have a good life too, of course. Ah. Thank you so much for bringing me Gwenira. I shall keep her safe and...
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Revelio.
Poaching errands are attempt spiders. Not worth the trouble if you're Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Huh. The location marked on the map isn't far from here.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh.
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. Oh, I've been worried sick. But I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have?
What's brought you here today? Can never have enough stock.
That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate. Coco's sake. This place has seen better days. This must be the castle where Miss Coffee... Ashwinders! I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them. I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. Where in Merlin's name am I? Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Incendio! There we go. Confringo! Treasure. That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail. Ashwinders. Should have expected company. Wait, is that the hippogriff from my treasure map?
Strong you are! Expulsion! You're the one who uses the dark
Expulsion!
Potato! Stupid one! We'd have had those snitches if you hadn't interfered. You're the one who stole the grip. You're about to regret that.
Expulsion! No matter. It's the one who took the copy.
Depulso! Accio!
Expulsion!
You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake. Think of I've seen your magic, and I'm not afraid of it.
Now, this has become personal.
Incendio!
Stand still.
Defender!
I conduct it.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio.
I think that one hurt.
Confringo.
Don't have match for me.
Incendio.
You will pay for your deeds.
Bombarda. Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Revelio. I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. I better watch my step in here. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo! Glacius! Confringo! Glacius! Perfect. Let's see what we've got. This must be what all the fuss was about. Revelio. These coins must have come from Miss Coffee's Niffler. Glacius! Arresto Momentum. Revelio. Revelio. More Ashwinders.
Oh, treasure must be around here somewhere.
Miss A, stop right there!
Incendio! What, you listen?
Oh, what's the line?
Levioso!
Confringo.
Child's play. Bombarda! Stole? Cruise. Where's that goblin hell? Looking We'll put some
You've been known to...
Incendio.
The beginning.
Confringo.
Expulso!
I see you, Jewel. Your strength.
Incendio! How can I help?
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
So cold.
Expulso!
Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Bombarda. That's the end of them. Now I can focus on finding Rococo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Revelio! What's this? Some sort of treasure map. Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Ugh. When I get my hands on that niffler. I'll look after you. Never realized how tiring it can be to capture a niffler. Revelio.
I've raided Brockborough more times than I can count.
Wonder who lives here.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out. What's brought you here today? Thank you for stopping by.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Turn my back for 1 second and what?
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio. Mine now, demi guys. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
The Ashwinders cannot be allowed to run.
Is everything all right, Madam?
Olivier, Madame Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out. I only want Cragcroft to go back to normal.
I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Selwyn would be as sick of this hole as we are if he'd been camped out here as long as we have. When we're done here, I'm going straight to the top pen. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
This looks like... There's Selwyn. I wonder if I can pull his guards away.
Last time I was in Lower Oxford, my sack was full of poaching. Left the shelves bare, I did. He knows the lies and...
That did it. And look, the treasure. Revelio.
I've had enough of Felcroft. Hope I never have to see...
Rookwood should never have put Selwyn. Dodge. Although I suppose Selwyn is better than Harlow.
That's it for Selwyn. I should go and see Madame Olivier back in Cragcroft about that bounty.
Protect her!
Messing about.
I've seen.
Incendio!
This looks intriguing. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Have you heard any news about Sylvana Selwyn?
Confringo!
Selwyn has been taken care of.
You defeated Selwyn? Merlin's beard. A student took down one of Rookwood's top filth. Then I suppose this bounty is yours. Well deserved.
I'm glad I could help protect Cragcroft from the Ashwinders.
The thieves will finally leave us alone. Thanks to you. You're welcome in Cragcroft any time. It's such a pleasant place when it's not being threatened by Ashwinders.
Deke thinks you've made marvelous improvements here.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Good to see you, my young Ravenclaw friend. Allow me once again to express my family's gratitude. They were pleased to learn that the wand Richard Jackdaw disappeared with those many years ago had been located, even if it was somewhat unusable.
Glad to hear it.
Now, I received an owl from Eleazar, Professor Fig. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Try. No more happy days for you. Settle their teeth, Cynthia.
Let me Blaze
to your knees.
Capulso. Levioso.
I've had enough of this. That's just the beginning.
Accio. Confringo.
That was a mistake.
Bombarda. Defender. Incendio.
What a pathetic disgrace.
Imperial.
It's time to eat. Ha! You're eating a spot and an eruption. Potato! So bad.
Levioso.
You're just to regret that. No more happy days. A lamb to the slaughter. Aha!
Accio. Expelliarmus.
Coward!
Imperio.
As you wish.
Blanche. Defender. Incendio.
Bolster.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Bomba. Defender. Crucio.
Stop!
Incendio.
Productive, aren't we?
Accio. Glacius. Bombarda. Ringo. Bombarda.
What are your thoughts on electricity? Expulso!
Defender.
should have joined me.
Revelio.
This is almost too easy.
Well done for a child.
Window out of sight. Bombarder. Incendio.
To your knees.
I'm just warming up.
Incendio.
Thought you had me there.
Revelio. Depulso. Accio.
You're no match for me.
Crucial. Imperial. Welcome in a run. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
Clumsy little fool.
Depulso. Glacius.
Look, Confringo!
You'll find you dodge an attack.
Is that the best you can do?
Crucial. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarder. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Imperial. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Rise and fight.
Depulso. Expelliarmus.
Another pitiful beast caught in my trap. Incendio!
Confringo. Bombarder.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Crucial. Expelliarmus.
To your knees. Avalanche!
Revelio. I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an Alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened. Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area! Must be here somewhere. We must be getting closer.
Ranrock will be pleased with our progress.
Protego! Easily.
Release me!
Confringo!
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Expelliarmus! Imperio! Accio!
This way.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Lumos! Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
We're getting closer, Professor. That way. Revelio.
Have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this. Ranrock's damn royalists!
Leviosa!
Come on here!
Confringo for fire! Incendio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Imperio! Bombardier! Confringo! Incendio! Bombardier! Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him! Aquatic is over!
No.
Imperial!
This will be some for the rest of us.
We couldn't be happy with you, Professor Sharp. Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Leviosa!
Expulso!
That's our way forward. The one! Quickly!
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
That did the trick. Now, Expelliarmus! Potato! Confringo! Bombard! Keep protecting yourself again. Not for long.
me.
Don't like that very much.
Incendiary.
Professor. Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. but perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the Loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.